Do y'all see how clean this room is? Because there are only a few reasons that I would clean my Lego room the way that I have. This table over here was an absolute disaster a day ago. I cleaned it off completely. It's so much nicer now. Everything vacuumed. I had my shame pile of boxes over here. That's all clean. Why would I clean the room like this? Well, I got a box in the mail today, and it means I have a lot of work to do now, really. Now, I actually have another box coming in the mail and another package from where I got this from, so there's multiple things at play here right now, but oh boy, wow, this was well packed. Would you look at this? I always have to point out, it's packed better than Ambassador Program sets when I would get them for free, so look at that. We have the Razor Crest in here. That's good because that was the review that I was already working on. I wasn't sure which sets were going to be in this box. We've also got the Razor Crest again. Thankfully, the poly bag didn't get completely destroyed. I didn't really consider that as a possibility when I ordered it, but got the Razor Crest poly bag and the Anzellan Starship. So my other box will show up with my other sets. I think Yoda, ATRT Attack, and Grogu still on the way, so I think that'll be here today too. But at the very least, the one that I really wanted to get started on, the Razor Crest, is here. So let's pop this on open. I mean, hopefully it's in this box. That would be pretty bad if it's not. Yay! Oh, little box misprint. Now, I should be getting a second Razor Crest today, so I'll probably actually hold off on filming the front of the box just because of that strip there. It's going to look a little awkward, I think, for the review, and I don't want to have that if I don't have to. So I will probably hold off on filming the whole box intro. But at the very least, I can start building it, get my minifig footage done, and then, yeah, like I said, I'll be getting a second box here, so that'll be all right. It's only 9:53 a.m., so I definitely got some time to get this review done today. Before this showed up, I was actually already working on all the audio for everything, so I've got everything done except talking about Zeb. So I do need to talk about Zeb, and then for fun, I posted on Instagram that I got the Razor Crest early, but I only posted this one, but I got both. But no, I am serious. I did spend some time deep cleaning this room. This desk was unusable, and I was like, I have all these sets coming, and I need to have an extra workspace to have my computer and stuff. I was like, bro, I can't work like this. So this room's a little bit of a mess, but in a good way, I think. And I had some Darth Maul stuff that I was working on, so I threw that in there for now. But anyway, it's Razor Crest in time. Let's go. All right, all the audio's done for 5 minutes, 34 seconds. So that's intro, unboxing, all the minifigs. And now I can actually unbox and build it. I think I'm going to build this one myself. Well, see, and this is the issue. People always give me crap for not building sets sometimes. It's going to take me like 2 hours to build this. And otherwise, I could just be working on other reviews. And that's why I usually trade off the build process, because that's replaceable. For my speaking is not replaceable. So usually that's why that's the first thing to get cut, is me actually building. So we'll see if I actually end up building this, but I would like to. I really want to, but I just don't. It's one of those things. Time is of the essence always. So yeah, get this moved out of the way, clean up my space a little bit. The only benefit of paper bags is that they stand up real nice. It does look kind of cool. GROGU looks real cute there. So I saw the UPS guy carrying this box. It is massive, absolutely massive. It's not very heavy, but absolutely massive. So I'm gonna open that for y'all in a little while, but first we have this one, which is gonna be more Lego Star Wars sets. So I think that's more pressing for right now. I was just laughing watching the guy carry the box. Like, he's like, it's not very heavy. And I'm like, yeah, I guess, but holy crap, it's the biggest box that I've seen in a long time. So I guess I'll show myself for a size comparison here, right? Like, that's a massive, massive box, but I got to keep it a secret for a little while longer in this vlog. We'll get back to it. I got to do more work right now. I actually started recording like my Razor Crest poly bag review because, like I said, I didn't want to do the full set box shots and everything. And so I had to know how good this other box was going to be before I started doing the other ones. So I was like, I'll wait because I knew it was going to be here within the hour. But it does have the same like strip issue there. So unfortunately, that's just going to be the way it is for my video. What are you going to do? We'll throw that there. GROGU here is fine. We got another Anzellan Starship. I did finally get the Yoda, even though I've had Darth Vader. I now have the Yoda. So pile, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Yoda and the ATRT Attack. Or second copy of like this, GROGU and Yoda are still coming in a separate box, probably tomorrow now, just because I don't know why they wouldn't have come in the first truck, but I don't need them anyway. We got enough to work on. I feel like now may be a good time to tell you this vlog is sponsored by Whatnot, and I'm actually going to be giving away the extra copies of the Mando and GROGU sets that I'm ending up with to you guys on my Whatnot stream. April 18th, I'm going to be live basically all day. It's going to be insane. But I had separate opportunities to buy these sets, and so obviously I ended up with extra copies, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna give them away to you guys before the release date on Whatnot. Like how great is that? I get to give away brand new sets before they're even officially released. So yeah, I gotta get back to work, but more details on that later. So let's get to it. All right, so this is the giant box. It comes from Doghouse Gaming in Quakerstown, Pennsylvania. I randomly saw this in one of the like Lego Star Wars Facebook groups that I'm in like 2 weeks ago. And the guy was selling it, because I guess someone must have brought it into his store to sell. And someone had offered like $3,000 in the comment section already. And I was like, that's a pretty fair offer on that. And I quickly like one-upped the offer. So like I didn't just make the number up. I just one-upped the guy's offer and I was like, hey, I'll pay this. I'd love to have it for my collection. And then I kind of forgot about it for a day or two. And then I came back to it and the guy's like, hey, I'm holding on to it for you. Someone else is like, they offered a little bit more, but he's like, you seem like you legit want it or whatever. And so huge shout out to them, because I was not on my game. Like I'll message for things and I'll forget about it. And, you know, there's things going on and I just forget. Even with something as cool as this that I should be on the ball for, you know? There were 12 of these made, and as far as I'm aware, they were given, wow, you got a lot of bubble wrap for this. Good though. As far as I'm aware, there are 12 made, and they were given to GameStop managers regionally based on sales of like Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. All right. That's pretty good. This one, he said he was going to pack it well, and he packed it well. My God. It's going to take me a minute to cut down. There's really nothing else to know about it. I guess I could tell you I paid $3,750 for it, which is a lot of money, but for an item this unique, I mean, I see things go for $10,000, $20,000 that online that it's like one of 150, one of 200, one of 100, you know? And so something like this where it's one of 12 and it's way larger, I just feel like it's gotta be worth that and then some, but you never know, you know? I'm a crazy Lego Star Wars guy. Someone else might not be willing to pay as much as I did, but at the end of the day, I'm happy with what I have here. I know it's taken a long time to get into. I'll cut faster. On the bright side, though, you can actually bring all this back. This is all great free packing material for MandR shop orders.
Oh,
orders.
Beautiful.
So I'll give it all to Jared and let him use it. I mean, talk about a pack job. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. And it's so clean. He did a good job cleaning it, because I think he said it was quite dusty, but it does not look dusty at all. Like, it looks really clean to me. Get this off the range finder. Doesn't move. It's a glued model, obviously. So, oh, come on. How much more? Come on, how much could we possibly... Oh my goodness. Okay, there's your Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga plaque at the bottom. Oh, it's pretty heavy. But yeah, it's basically got a CMF stand, and it's Boba Fett. He's giant. It's got the arm printing detail. Turn it to the side. It's so heavy to turn. We got the jetpack on the back. Wow, the front of his torso, very green. There's the back. And then, oh, this is not like, yeah, this doesn't like go where it was. He said that there was like a tag or something that came with it originally, I think, and it like had like the manager info maybe, or the store info. And so I think they just took that. So I don't need that anyway, but he gave me the brick, even though I'll probably just get rid of it. I don't really need to keep it with this, but yeah, that's Boba Fett added to the collection. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this, but I'll deal with that later. That's every collector's saying, probably, right? Thank you, Doghouse Gaming. Really cool. Check them out. Quakertown, PA. Might have to drop by. I don't know how much Lego they have. They just had this, and I was like, shoot, I would like to buy that. So I'm kind of jumping all over the place here because I'm not necessarily trying to get the Razor Crest review done today. Like, it's definitely not getting done today. I'm going to watch the Celtics game and build more sets. But I got the Razor Crest built. It looks nice. And then I pulled it up next to the other one, and I was like, oh, it's small. But if you don't have the other one to compare to, comparison thief of joy here, it's pretty nice. So I would just not put it next to the other one if you can resist that. But thought process being, like, I'm not the first to review the sets, so I want to be a little bit more chill with my approach to getting the reviews done, and that way I'm just not as stressed out about it, because usually it's pretty stressful for me to do a bunch of reviews like this. So I'm just trying to not, like, put a bunch of pressure on myself, which I usually do. And in like the Smart Play ones, I put a lot of pressure on myself to get those reviews done as fast as possible. And it's just a lot worse to do it that way for my mental well-being, I guess. So to me right now, it's about getting the right things done, not necessarily just getting as much done in order as possible. I don't know if that makes sense, at least. Anyway, back to it. All right, fellas, box number 2 has shown up from FedEx. And let's see what we got. This is going to be a second copy of GROGU, the Mandalorian Apprentice version. A second copy of the Yoda bust, maybe the worst set there, and the ATRT attack. So we now have 2 copies of everything all settled. So that is sick. Did not really expect it to pan out that way, but it did. So very cool. Anyway, I got to get back to it because I actually built this stuff last night. I didn't really show that. Let me show that. So I built the ATRT attack here, obviously not worth $45 freaking dollars, but it's done. And then we have the new GROGU versus the old GROGU. Again, you're looking at $130 versus $80 its original retail price in 2020. That's absolutely insane that they think it's worth that. But yeah, I'll review it and I'll say it's not worth it. That's all I can do. Just unboxed the Yoda, and I also had unboxed the Anzellan Starship, and I did the intros and footage for all of that for those. And so I've got the intros basically done for all of the reviews, and so now I'll get back into the Razor Crest review because I got to film the minifig footage. I have a lot to do still, but I've made really good progress on each of them, and then I'm going to have Austin build the Yoda and the Anzellan Starship over there because I'm going to be working on the reviews while he builds these. So that seems to be the best way to use the time now. Anyway, yeah, very excited to get this done today. And then there's so much more work to do all weekend. Came up to Walmart to get chicken tenders, and I got to wait 2 minutes. So I'm running to the Lego aisle to see if they have the new X-Wing so I can get that to add to our whatnot giveaways. I'd seen some stores had like a big Mando GROGU end cap. This store doesn't seem to have one, but they do have a lot of the new Mando GROGU merch out. Yeah. I mean, not maybe a lot is an overstatement. They have this. I saw this online. That's pretty cool. Clean airborne trooper instead of weathered, which makes me think they were just being cheap. Didn't want to do all the weathering, but it is clean, which some people might like. That is going to be a no on the new X-Wing, so I'll have to order it online, I guess. I just need to get one to give away, but I don't see any here. Calling it a wrap on my second day of working on this stuff. I ended up going to dinner and playing a little bit of video games, so I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done, but we have everything recorded for the Razor Crest. I just have to record B-roll in the morning. I also figured it'd be better in the morning because the sunlight would make the shots just look a little bit brighter, a little bit nicer. Worked on the ATRT attack intro, so that is all done, and then I just kind of scavenged the Mando footage from the Razor Crest review because I figured why would I shoot new footage for that one since I'm doing all the project at the same time anyway. Yeah, everything else is moving along. That's kind of why I haven't finished one, is because I'm working on 6 at once, which I think as it starts to come together will be the right move, but just, you know, in the early goings, it's just dragging along because nothing's actually done yet, and it's kind of annoying. Anyways, it is bedtime because it's like 2 a.m. and I want to get back to it as soon as I can in the morning. So this morning I have to do my thumbnail for the ATRT attack. I finished up the video last night around 2 a.m. and I'm pretty sure I didn't film anything because it was 2 a.m. and I was not thinking about filming stuff. I'm like, I want to be done. So I finished the video, just need to make the thumbnail. I think I got the perfect one. Yes, what a shot. Got the perfect like facial expression and everything. Beautiful. We're going with this. I actually left the house to go to Sam's Club, but I decided Kohl's was nearby and I would see if they had any new Star Wars sets. Obviously, I already have all the new Star Wars sets, but I really need a second copy of the Vader bust so that I can give that away on my Whatnot stream on the 18th. And then if they have more Razor Crests, I'd buy another Razor Crest, but we'll see what they have. People have been finding it early at Kohl's, so I figured I'd give it a shot here. So the Lego section is not where it was, and here we are at the actual Lego section now, and it actually looks like they have some of the new sets. So we got the ATRT attack, the Anzellan Starship, not seeing the Razor Crest though, and it's obviously a very small Lego section, so maybe this is the wrong Kohl's to be at, and I need to go to another Kohl's if I want a Razor Crest. No busts either. Yeah, very, very slim selection here, but a couple new sets early, but nothing that I think I really want to buy. All right, I changed my mind. I figure if I'm doing like a 10 or 12 hour stream, I'm gonna need more like big giveaways, if you will. Not that these are like huge sets, but I mean, giving away a $50 set at a time is not nothing. So I decided I would get a few of the sets here, and we'll save some local children from spending $45 on these, whatever. But anyway, yeah, also got an Anzellan Starship because I figured I'll get one of those too. But a little disappointed that the selection was so slim, but at least they had some new stuff. That was nice. So the total was $210 before tax. I got $40 Kohl's cash back. plus like credit card cash back. So it was full price, but the $40 back is like 20%, I think. So that's not bad at all. So I think I'll have to, like, Jared come back tomorrow and maybe buy another Anzel Starship with the $40 because the Kohl's cash can be used starting tomorrow. May as well, and I get a $35 Anzel Starship to give away too. So we'll be loading up on giveaways. Actually, it's crazy. Or maybe I could save like 1 or 2 of these for when I do another stream for May 4th. Maybe I'll do that. All right, I got a few things to take care of. I have to go pick up some new stuff from B3 Customs from Jason, and we're also gonna go to Kohl's, like I said, and Orlando Brick Co, because we got to trade in some poly bags. First stop, Orlando Brick Co with poly bags. I had a fan. They were pulling out of the parking lot, and they saw me pulling in, so they came back to say hi. That was very cool. But let's trade these in. All right, I'm here with Sam. He's the guy that saw me in the parking lot and came back. So what do we got?
Got a Santa Bob.
Yes.
As his recommendation.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna get it signed.
I told him it's my favorite figure on the wall, and it definitely is. So great choice. And what was the other thing you said? Not a vlog in a while.
Yeah, not a vlog in a while, so I'm gonna be excited to watch this video.
This one should be out like this week too, because I want to have it like promote the whatnot thing that I was telling you about for this weekend. Okay. So that was the idea. So we're actually getting a vlog for once. I have not been up to this Kohl's in a while, so hopefully we get lucky here and find some good new Lego Mando sets. Gonna be honest, this Lego section looks even more disappointing than the last one, but they have like one really expensive set with the One Piece. That's like $330, but they don't have any of the big Star Wars ones, none of the new Star Wars stuff. You got the World Cup. What a swing and a miss here. They do not have much at all. Some of these, you got the old advent calendar that's been opened. Well, this was a big waste of time. Not gonna get anything new here. I found this, and that looks like it's from the new movie, but they don't have any of the new Lego sets anywhere. That is a shame. Made it up to the Brick Show office now. Got to see what they got for us. I'm kind of excited. I guess it's B3 Customs. It's Jason from the Brick Show, but they kind of split off. Just got to get down to the end of this ominous hallway to Titan Toy Company, aka B3 Customs. Oh my God, what's up?
What up?
You're making Ninjago and what? Oh, I haven't watched yet. Don't spoil.
So
Jason's
we have new
here.
Carbonites coming. These are the ones we've printed so far, but we have about another 20 on the way.
Ninjago?
Yeah, we'll have all the Ninjago.
You gotta do DX Lloyd. I
ninjas.
know that's a big one.
Yeah. So we had a little touch of green because when you couldn't tell which
which
ninja was what by
That's a good idea.
not having the colors.
That's a nice display case. I like the black. So I have the white ones, but I kind of like the
the
black.
Akita?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I like the Boba Fett's a really good one. That's going to be hot. So is Watto. I think
Yeah.
those two are going to be crazy good. My sleep schedule is absolutely ruined. I didn't wake up till 12:30 today. It is not good. This whole Mando movie set wave reviewing thing has not been good for me. I've ruined myself. So we are hurrying off to grab some food and then go to the office. I also clearly am gonna need a new chair at some point. This one is not wearing well. Got a few things in the mail. We finally got the gold C3PO from the gold C3PO giveaway to Stuart. So congratulations, Stuart won that gold C3PO. I have to sign. He wants me to sign that. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about that. And then I also got this in. One of the, I guess, now rarest Lego Star Wars items ever that I didn't know about. So that's pretty cool. And I also got this in today, some grilled nuggets. And then Austin's finishing up a video. I like the new shoes.
I've had these. I just never wear them.
They're nice.
Thank you.
Damn.
That's a mold, right?
Yeah, it's a bad shot from the mold. What about it?
He doesn't think it's like a...
It's a knockoff piece anyway. Who cares?
Well, I wanted to prove my point.
You want it?
Sure. You know what? I will have... Okay, never mind.
Go get it.
Go get it is crazy.
that's-
That's crazy. Where did it land? Oh, right in the water fountain. How about that? It's now Wednesday at 7:15 a.m. And they're supposed to be revealing both the UCS-N1 and the Darksaber today, so I'm doing a live stream reaction to that, which is part of the reason that I'm up so early, is that I want to do some other work before that happens at 11:30. So I've already done reviews of all the sets in the center, but the Yoda bust and the Anzel Starship still need some work, and ideally I can do a lot of like the voice work and everything, and then let Austin shoot a bunch of B-roll for them while I am doing my live stream and then working on other things throughout the day. So that's going to be kind of the goal for the morning, is to set up a bunch of work for Austin to do. So these ones are sealed boxes, so yeah, I need to find my actual sets. I also don't know where to put this or how to store it or how to display it, so I got to figure that out too, because that's a really expensive item to just not display nicely. Gotta figure that out. But also, we'll get these sets brought over to the office, and I'll have a big preview today for y'all of a bunch of the minifigs that we'll have on the stream. I know it's something that will only matter for people watching this like closer to when it comes out, but it'll still be cool to see some of the crazy inventory that we have. I guess that's what I fell asleep to last night, the Trailblazers beating the Suns. Shout out Drew Holiday. But yeah, that's crazy. Just open my computer to that. So what ended up happening was I recorded my whole like Yoda bust review. I didn't do all the B-roll shots. I'm gonna let Austin do that while I'm doing my live stream, but it doesn't make any sense. LEGO is doing a May 4th reveal of a mystery set at noon Eastern. Yet at 9 a.m. they put all of this up on lego.com like clockwork, and they did this last year. So it's not like a big thing that they didn't know, you know? So it's really silly to me that they hype up this event for a big mystery reveal and then they spoil it themselves. Not that it hadn't already leaked, but that's besides the point. Anyway, Austin's gonna be at my house in about 20 minutes, so I gotta get some breakfast real quick so I can be like full for my live stream. I'm actually gonna start my live stream about an hour earlier, so I can do like some previews, some talking about different things, and yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good stream. Back from my Chick-fil-A break, getting the computer started up so we can make sure everything is set up on OBS, and then I was gonna grab all the new MANDO and GROGU movie sets and put them back here. So I'm gonna go get those and we'll make a cool display. And it does look printed to me. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a printed piece there, so that's definitely gonna be a very nice aspect of the set. That is not printed. That's a sticker. Horrible, horrible. It's because they haven't had the opportunity to get it yet. It wouldn't be LEGO Star Wars if we just had a good thing. No, of course, the Razor Crest has some stipulations. It's only available with certain sets, so this is going to exclude things like the UCS Venator and the MIDI-scale Venator, and it's pretty insane that this list doesn't just include all of the sets that are available. It's a poly bag that costs them $1 to make, and they won't give it to you for free if you buy sets worth up to like $700. It's absurd. So yeah, just important to know. The stream went very well. I even made my background light blue to match the boxes, but stream went well. I had a great time, some very funny moments. Chat was hilarious, so always appreciate that. And then look at my camera, look how off that is. Austin went to lunch, but he left me the 2 videos that he worked on while I was doing that. And so I've already proof watched them and given him my feedback to go ahead and get those projects finished up. So that's exciting. And so I think right now I need to go to Orlando Brick Co. to try to get a 2019 Yoda, because I don't want to build my sealed one. Orlando Brick Co. got quite an upgrade from literally yesterday. They got lights now and it looks so much better. And maybe I'll spend more time showing that in a future vlog, but I really came here for Yoda. So I think I need to get the Yoda because I need to show him in my bust comparison. So thinking about getting this. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Would you like to pick a toy for being a good boy?
Oh, yes.
Yoda!
Crackhead Yoda.
Wow, he looks just like you. Uncanny. That's crazy. All right, back at the house now. Austin is editing up my second to last review of Yoda, and then the Inzellan Starship is the last one that I need to work on tonight. I haven't done a ton of work on this one. I think I've only done the intro, so like I need to do minifigs and stuff. Whole mess, but we're getting there. Got the other Yoda stuff pulled out so I can do like the face comparison on this Yoda. But yeah, good progress here. All right, so we got one more box in the mail. Very exciting that I get to show you to end the vlog. We're doing some final prep work for the stream today, but to get this vlog out on time, I can't show you everything, but obviously a lot of cool stuff here going on. All right, let's see what's in the box. And it is a decent amount of figures here, and that's probably putting it lightly. Looks like we got a bag of clone troopers, or more aptly named slop troopers. Here's our bag of clone troopers. Look at that. Oh, they're so beautiful. He nicely separated them. He knew how I like it. We got some Jango Fett's, some Mandalorians. Oh, stocked up, bro. People are gonna Paz Vizsla, Pre-Vizsla, sorry, and Paz Vizsla. Yo, he literally split them between the slop and the cop. The good stuff, the bad stuff. We got all the Sith. Oh man, this is already so nicely organized. So yeah, just some more good stuff for the stream. Just a little haul here while Jared's packing up, and this will all be on the stream for the weekend. This is crazy. What a crazy lot. Anyway, We add them into our bins, and bro, the setup's gonna be insane. The last thing I won't be able to show you in this vlog is me finishing my last review of the Anzellan Starship, but it'll be up on YouTube. You can watch the full review, and that is gonna be it for this vlog. Of course, I've got the big Whatnot stream to do this weekend, so I gotta prep that, and I gotta get this vlog done and out. So other stuff to do, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd love to show you more behind the scenes of the stream and everything. So if you guys enjoyed the vlog, hit the like button. If you haven't joined Whatnot yet, make sure you do so with my link in the description below. You get a $15 credit to use on your first purchase. And of course, if you want a chance to win any of those Mando sets that I'm giving away, be on my stream this Saturday from 10 to 8 every hour. I'm giving one away. And I stream all the time, so even if you're watching this vlog later, I might be doing a stream, so make sure you check it out and bookmark some of the upcoming stuff that's scheduled. See you guys later.